This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Sea Dog and Shipyard Ales, the official beer of Scuba Nation. The Florida Keys and Key West, come as you are. Sea Life Underwater Cameras. Maris, the official equipment provider for Scuba Nation.
This time on Scuba Nation,
we're heading to the Panhandle of Florida to visit one of the hidden gems called Vortex Spring. This is a mecca where scuba divers come to enjoy spring water diving. We'll also explore some of the amazing cave systems here, so it's time to visit the old watering hole, this time on Scuba Nation.
Who is Scuba Nation? Billy C., Boston born and raised.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Bitch and Mitch, Southern boy. And every other diver on the planet. So join us as we travel the globe exploring Mother Ocean. Welcome to Scuba Nation. One nation underwater. Presented by Leisure Pro. Visit leisurepro.com for all your diving and snorkeling needs.
Tall pines, ancient live oaks, sand between your toes. We're coming at you for Vortex Spring up here in the Panhandle of Florida. Old Mitch is a North Florida guy too, and I am right at home. And old Billy, he's having a good time, but he's a little bit, you know, a Boston City boy, so he's not quite getting it. I mean, he's a bit of a fish out of water, but he's having a great time.
Hey, I'm from Boston. Can someone tell me where I can get a sports page to find out, you know, what's going on in spring training camp with the Red Sox? Get a Dunkin' Donuts or something?
Guys, we're here. We're going to show you Vortex Spring, which is a natural spring-fed cavernous cave system right here in North Florida. Got campgrounds, got a place for the kids, they got everything in store for a great diving vacation. We can't wait to show it to you. Vortex Spring, this time on Scuba Nation. Vortex Spring is located between Tallahassee and Pensacola in the beautiful Panhandle of Florida. Vortex Springs, they have divers that flock to this location from all over the southeast. I mean, I'm talking about Georgia, I'm talking about Mississippi, Alabama, even Louisiana. It's a great mecca ground for divers to get down here and enjoy these springs.
I told you, it's like the Woodstock of scuba diving. The hills are filled with divers. I mean, come on, look at this. Coming together. There's people coming from Alabama, Arkansas, throughout Florida. They come here to this diving mecca that we like to call Vortex Springs. This place is simply amazing. It has something for everybody. You know, I consider scuba diving to be a very personal sport. You know, they internalize the sport of scuba diving and make it their own, whether they're a recreational diver, whether they're a cavern diver, a cave diver, someone that wants to see animals, someone that wants into photography. And to have all these people here, hundreds of divers in one place in North Florida, come together for all different reasons. Again, it's a personal reason why you scuba dive, but they're all enjoying themselves and they're enjoying their sport. And the camaraderie here is second to none. Hello. Whoa.
Vortex Spring is fed by natural spring water, so it's a refreshing 68 degrees. Definitely pack the wetsuit. Vortex Springs, back in the day, this is where they actually trained cave divers. And on the floor, next to where the opening to the cave system is, are these man-made swim-throughs that help the cave divers train and get ready to go inside the intricate cave system here in North Florida.
Welcome to the Vortex Springs Confessional Box. You know, that bitch. You know, you think you would listen from time to time.
couldn't believe about Vortex Springs? All the animal life. You know, I think of a spring, I don't think of this vibrant, ecosystem, but I'm totally wrong. There's bluegills, they have some carp and some koi, some exotic species. But when you dive, you're seeing eels in the cave system, you're seeing all these different types of creatures. So you're kind of blown away by the marine life up here in the woods in North Florida.
We finally get to the opening of the caverns and start descending. One thing about the dive I was surprised by is how deep you get without even realizing it. By the time you're in the heart of the caverns, you're at 70 feet. So once you get down in a cavernous system, it's like a different planet. What's really cool is that your air bubbles, they go up and they're hitting the ceiling of this cavernous area. And it makes these craters, these air pockets in the ceiling of the cavern. Some of them are big enough. I could get my big head up in some of those large air pockets, and you can actually breathe in there. And the sound, the acoustics that the water makes as it's splashing up against the ceiling of the cavernous area is very bizarre, but very cool. Inside the cavern, you're going to find the opening to the cave system. You're going to see your first warning sign to divers not to proceed any further. This is where we stop and the experienced cave divers start their journey. But stay tuned, we'll see what it's like in the caves later on in the show. More from Vortex Springs right after this. Leisure Pro presents its fresh new website. We have made it easier to shop for the products you want with our all-new product categories and navigation. Shop our weekly specials on our totally revamped product pages. Chat with our experts and read product reviews to make sure the product you want is the product you're looking for. The only thing that hasn't changed is our outstanding customer service. So shop the all-new LeisurePro.com with the best price match guarantee and get the products you want fast. The Uzi Original Diving Shorts. Amphibious diving shorts for both above and below the water. A staple of divers all over the world since 1995. Durable, fast-drying, and long-lasting. Available in the styles you crave and the colors you want. You could get them anytime, anywhere. Just visit Uzi.com. Join us for Mel Fisher Days in Key West, Florida, July 9th through the 12th. Sign up to compete in the amazing Mel Fisher Treasure Hunt. You can win the grand prize of $5,000, sponsored by the Pat Croce Restaurant Group. Live entertainment provided by the Green Parrot. Enjoy the Rockin' Block Party. Silent auction, bingo, there'll be a pirate pub crawl, something for everybody. And proceeds benefit local charity. So join us at Mel Fisher Days in Key West, Florida.
Hey Scuba Nation, Sea Life has just announced the new Micro HD underwater camera. The first thing you'll notice, the Sea Life Micro HD is totally sealed, and you charge and sync with the USB cable and Wi-Fi. The 2.4-inch LCD is huge for a camera of this size. It also shoots HD video. Finally, the camera uses 3 extra-large piano key buttons. Guys, this camera is easy to use and completely flood-proof. Check out the hot new Sea Life Micro HD at your favorite dive shop soon.
Dive the Atocha with Mel Fisher's expedition in Key West. Be a treasure hunter and dive the active wreck site of the richest Spanish galleon ever discovered. Mel Fisher and his crew discovered the mother lode in 1985. Today, the search continues for the remaining hundreds of millions of dollars in cargo. The Fisher family now invites you to learn proper salvage techniques from the world's greatest treasure hunters. Join us for the adventure of a lifetime. Today's the day.
Shipyard Export is the beer that built Shipyard Brewing Company. Thank you, Export, for bringing families and friends together for over 22 years. For all the good times, special memories, and moments still to come. We toast the beer that's always been there and always will be.
Thanks, Export!
Shipyard Export, the beer that built Shipyard Brewing Company.
This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Sundowners, Sunset Sandwiches, Steak and Seafood, Light in Motion, find the perfect light for any activity. Pressy, the official equipment provider for Scuba Nation. Welcome back, Scuba Nation. Billy C and I are driving up to Vortex Springs for some Panhandle diving. Along the way, we make a pit stop in our old stomping grounds of Tallahassee. Billy C and I both went to FSU, so it was a lot of fun to reminisce of our glory days and grab a bite to eat at the Tin Cow. The Tin Cow is owned by our friend and avid scuba diver, Joe Abston.
So the Tin Cow really is a design-your-own burger restaurant with spiked milkshakes and canned craft beer. It's what we specialize in. Really, if you can think of something you can put on a burger, we've got it. It's really, your imagination can run wild between a pair of buns.
Spiked milkshakes?
Spiked milkshakes.
I would take it that's the adult variety.
That's what we call an adult milkshake.
Adult milkshakes. The menu's packed with Fort's Pub delights with a fusion twist that you will only find at the Tin Cow. The ambiance could not be better. TVs were everywhere for the big games, pool tables, and the Tin Cow also has a special feature, the upstairs deck.
You've been out diving. What do you need? You come up for air. You're like, I need a burger and a beer.
Joe, it looks like you got a great place here. Looks like a lot of fun, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So now, buzzing from our food comas, we head back to Vortex Spring. This hidden gem has been a family-owned attraction from the start. We sat down with second and third generation owners, Erica Andrews and Connie Taylor, to tell us all about the history of the spring.
I mean, you have to go on a bit of an excursion to find it, and it's a well-kept secret.
And we find that folks that come here come back because of the way they're treated when they arrive.
It's a lot like stepping back 30 years. There's a happiness, like a traveling back to a better time in America when you're a little slower, but in a lot of ways a lot better.
Not only does this place drip of North Florida charm, but it is a mecca for new divers to get certified.
People come to Vortex Springs for many different reasons. It's the full spectrum of scuba diving that's represented. And it starts with the new scuba divers. There's thousands of new students getting certified at Vortex Springs every year. Like they said, I got certifiable at Vortex Springs. I love that.
And now we have 5 different lodge buildings, cabins, campsites, canoeing, paddle boating, just you name it.
What's the most iconic symbol in the dive world? It's the diver down flag. And that was created here at Vortex Spring.
In a brand new sport, in a brand new time, and nobody knew how to identify someone below the water. People were getting cut up and killed by boat propellers. Mom was in my bedroom at her sewing machine sewing the diver down flag. There's really no way to calculate how many lives have been saved by just that red and white flag.
Oh man, what a treat to learn that the diver down flag originated from this place. But it also has like water slides and zip lines. This place is so much fun. Let's check out the other stuff that they have in Vortex Spring. Hey, this place is special, this place is awesome. It's a community of scuba divers, and right now it's barbecue time. Mama, what we got going on here?
We got barbecue ribs that are so tender, I can tear them apart, and I got some dry rub over here.
Oh,
These
yeah.
dry rubs are
Living right.
great.
Are you Elon?
This is a feast North Florida style.
One thing I did find that gets the Philly C 2 thumbs up of approval is the sweet cake.
For me, there's a chunk of me here. When I'm not here, I miss here. And there's just a piece of me, a part of my soul that lives on this property. And every happy memory I've had in my whole life is here. This place is just joy incarnate.
This girl's heart and soul is in this place. Her heart and her soul. So come visit Erica, come to Vortex Springs. You'll love it.
It's a nice place to be.
And the guy coming into the camera right now, his name's Dane.
Yeah, this is Dane.
And I'm...
Dane's security, be afraid.
Yeah, he's...
You're what? What?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Miami now. I'm just gonna go in my car and go home.
What?
Hey, Scuba Nation. It's all about the Florida lifestyle. It's all about fun in the sun. We must protect ourselves from the sun's harmful UV rays. Reef Save, the official sun care products of Scuba Nation. Not only does it protect you while you're enjoying your beautiful sunny days, it's biodegradable and non-toxic to sea life. Other sun care products contain zinc, and zinc is a killer to our beloved marine environments. Look for it at your favorite retailer, local dive shop, or visit tropicalseas.com and order yours today.
ScubaNation apparel.
Hi, Uzi!
Available at ScubaNation.com.
Hey honey, I'm on LeisurePro.com shopping for a new dive computer. I'm actually blogging with another diver that has the same one. Let me call you right back.
Have a question about a product? At LeisurePro.com, you can ask questions with other Leisure Pro customers about the products you want before you buy.
Sure.
Whoa!
Join Scuba Nation at Bug Fest by the Sea, July 25th through August 1st in Lauderdale by the Sea, Florida. $1,000 in cash for the buddy team that bags the 12 biggest bugs on mini-season opening day. Free Scuba Cowboy concert, John Chatterton, wreck diving workshop, great hotel deals, and unlimited beach diving. More lobsters and way less driving. See you at Bug Fest, sponsored by Gold Coast Scuba, Scuba Radio, and Reef Safe, the official sun care sponsor for Bug Fest 2015.
Born in Maine, created by Alan Pugsley, world-class craft brewer. Sea Dog, now sailing in Florida. And available in cans. Sea Dog is award-winning. A perfect fit for our Florida lifestyle. Visit our brew houses in Clearwater and Orlando.
This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by
Reef Safe, biodegrades in oceans, non-toxic to sea life.
Vortex Spring, and Spare Air, there when you need it. Welcome back, Scuba Nation. We're enjoying some panhandle diving in Vortex Spring. Now, the nice thing about Vortex Springs is not only does it have the cave system, but opening to the cave system is this cavernous area. Now, cavernous means that you could see natural sunlight, and as long as you're a certified diver, you can enjoy these cavernous systems. Cave diving is a special kind of diving. It takes a special breed to get back in there in the caves, and it takes a lot of intense training.
And Vortex Springs is a cave system that is opening up new areas, new exploration, and it's being done by some of the most hardcore cave divers out there.
We got a chance to talk with cave divers Barry Allen and Douglas Kane. These guys have been mapping the cave system here since 2012, and the maps they are making guide future cave divers at Vortex Spring. Barry got into cave diving back in 1976, and you had to be a special breed with some serious thrill issues to explore underwater cave systems back then.
Well, that was the thing. I was young and foolish. Yeah, a little bit of bravado, so, you know, push the limits. Back then we had J valves, so, you know, as soon as you felt that restriction, you hit the J valve and you try to swim out of the system as fast as you could. So.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
In the mouth of the cave, there is a sign with a clear warning, folks. If you're not a certified cave diver, it's time to turn around.
It takes a lot of time, training, fortunately to get the proper training to go through.
Right.
And then just get in. I really don't like to use the word comfortable because comfortable leads to complacency. But
for an open water guy like me, advanced, what would be the next step? Cavern?
Cavern, intro, then full cave.
it take anywhere between, you know, a couple months to, you know, a couple years, just depending on your level of comfort, I guess.
Now, do you guys also use lines? Isn't that right?
Yeah, we run a continuous line.
So when you guys get to these new areas, are you running those lines?
Oh, yeah.
Also, so and they stay put then, right? So.
Well, the first thing, you always run a continuous guideline from open water. And that's what we have in there right now. And that's the reason is if you come back at zero visibility, get to that last point where you started that continuous guideline, you know, from there you go straight up to open, it's open water from there.
So tell me about the project you guys have been doing here at Vortex. I mean, this is the mount to an elaborate cave system right here in North Florida.
These two guys have done a great job mapping the system for future divers. Since 2013, they've mapped hundreds of feet, naming features and areas in the caves along the way. It's not a fast process, but it must be a blast exploring corners of caves and literally going where no one has gone before.
Actually, it started out in 2013. Barry and I, you know, on that mentorship, he just came with the idea, hey, the last time we surveyed was in 2003. So we just came out and started surveying the known side that everybody's used to. And everybody referred to Vortex as like a one way in, one way out, you know. But now, you know, go fast forward from 2013, we went into this one side part, started surveying it. Lo and behold, had an unexplored part to it, so we've been back there. And 2 months ago, we found another unexplored section. Well, as a cave diver, you know, we always map for future cave divers when they come here, so they'll know, you know, we give the distance, the depth, they can view the map before they go in and they'll know.
So really, it's for, like you were saying, future cave divers, so they could go in and know where the heck they're going.
I would imagine one of the many prerequisites to being a cave diver, outside of being a little off your rocker, you better not even know what the word claustrophobic means. While back in the cave system, it could get tight in a hurry.
It's absolutely fascinating, guys. You know, like I said, Billy and I and our audience are mostly recreational divers, but You think we're crazy? These boys right here now.
Well, anyways, folks, Vortex Spring, put it on your to-do list, bring the family, come up here and have a great time. Just enjoy a weekend. Unplugging, no internet, no TV, you leave all that stuff behind.
I think old Billy C. really enjoyed his taste of North Florida. Vortex Spring is that old-fashioned watering hole that offers some great diving and plenty of great memories in the beautiful Panhandle of Florida. For Billy C., I'm Mitch, One Nation Underwater. Thank you for watching. Go check out Vortex Spring.
Should I really do it, or should this be the end of Bitch and Mitch?
Sure.
Yeah, Mitch, you're great. Yeah. Is this Camp Meatball? I mean, we're gonna. What was that movie, Meatballs, with Bill Murray?
One of those before and after pictures, you know, where he did it in '78, and then we turned around and took a picture of him last year.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had to suck in my gut this time.
I was declared certified, but Melrose, Wakefield, Mass.
ScubaNation, Billy C. and I get asked all the time, what's it like to go scuba diving? What's it like to have these fantastic animal encounters? Well, you can find out right here at Aquarium Encounters in Marathon.
Florida Keys Aquarium Encounters is a totally interactive aquarium. We're one of the first of our kind in the United States of America. Here at our aquarium, there's something to do with everything, whether you want to walk around at your own pace and view our exhibits, or actually jump in the exhibits, swim with the fish, feed them, even feed a shark right from your hand.
You can enjoy their animal encounters by either snorkeling or get a taste of scuba diving by using the hookah.
You get to meet Spotty, our spotted eagle ray, who's a very affectionate creature that lives in that tank.
Billy C. has one of these at home. Gonna need a bigger backyard.
So if you find yourself in Marathon, the heart of the Florida Keys, come by and see us at Florida Keys Aquarium Encounters.